Hello, my stink bugs, my acolytes. How are we? Oh my gosh, guys. Hang on, wait, I gotta check my audio. It looks quiet. Am I quiet? Am I too quiet? It's gonna overlap for a second. Hang on. Am I quiet? Am I too quiet? It's gonna overlap for a second. Hang on. Testing. It's gonna overlap for a second. Testing. I think I am a little quiet. I will be louder for you, my dears. Am I louder? No, I'm quiet. How is that even possible? Am I louder now? How about now? How about now? I think that's maybe the proper amount of loud? It's difficult to tell. I think it's a combination of my microphone being further away because I have a absolute ton of stuff in my way. And also, my music is too loud, so there's that. Okay, I'm here. Bah! Jesus. Ooh. Somebody posted a video in a server that I haven't been in for such a long time. Alright, I'm trying to finish this illustration. Guys, I don't know why it's taken me so long. I've slowly but surely been making progress. Here, I'll show you. I like the lily pads. It's just, it took me forever to figure out what I was doing. I don't know. And I've done like the eyeball and stuff. It's getting there, I guess. Really the only thing left to do is the rest of the lily pads, which don't tell anyone, but I'm basically just like kind of copying and pasting the base and then doing some details on top of it to really make it look different. I have to finish up these leaves that are here, make the water look like water, and then do her dress. So there's still quite a lot to do, I guess. I don't know. I would like to be done with it. I've been working on it for so long. I think it's been like 13 hours, maybe more. Yeah, 13 hours and 16 minutes. So I'm really sick of working on this. I would like to be done. Where did I put my pen down? There it is. Okay. Guys, I've missed you. I have. My one viewer that is here that may or may not be me watching it on a separate screen so that I can make sure that everything's working properly. I know that I've been really out of whack. I've been really away from streaming right now. Part of it is because of chronic pain. Woohoo! Yeah, chronic pain. I love it. My mom came up a week ago about. So my boyfriend and I went to Universal, and we have season passes that are going to be expiring soon. Sorry, I'm putting on my gloves. So we have season passes that are going to be expiring soon. And so I was like, oh, we should go to Universal one last hurrah. And since my mom was here, we didn't have to worry about the dogs. So we were like, we should just go all day. So we were there pretty much until it closed. We were so tired. And we walked like 7 miles, which is a lot for me, for poor little me. So after that, I was in what I could only describe as an immense amount of pain. And that hasn't been fantastic, you know? And then, guys, the whole situation with the fucking ticket that I got this year, I'm so mad about it. I freaking, oops, don't do that. I was gonna say I hate the government. It's just everything is so bureaucracy right now. I'm so mad. I called my government. It's not even my government because I don't live in the city where I got the ticket. But anyway, I called the government and I was like, oh, I finally got my little certification thing. Where should I email it? Because on the website, it said, we do not accept paper certificates for any kind of licensing. And I was like, wow, so geez, golly gee whiz. They sure are serious about that. So I'll make sure to send it by email. So I pay extra for the driving course to deliver me the email. Because the driving course says, we do not send certification to your government, to your local government. And I was like, okay, so I have to send it myself. Makes sense. I was like, oh yeah, this totally makes sense. For sure. Because I'm lying to myself. And so I pay extra to get the email because I'm like, oh, well, obviously I'm going to want to make sure I get that in on time. just so hard for me to even talk about. I'm so mad. Anyway, so I pay extra, I get the email, and I go on the county clerk's website, and I'm like, okay, where do I send it? So I'm looking around, I can't find it. I'm like, okay. So I email the county clerk's office. I was like, they should get back to me pretty quick because I'm stupid. I thought the government would be slightly efficient, but I was wrong. So I called the county clerk's office, and I'm like, I email. I'm like, what email do I send it to? And I don't get any response for a couple days. And I'm like, And I'm getting concerned because on their website, it says if you register, it says two different things. It says if you register for the class and then you don't show up, like you don't complete it by the date that your citation is due, then we will cancel your license. And I'm starting to panic because my citation is due on the 30th, right? And I'm like, okay, a little nervous, but that's okay. We're making it work, right? So I'm like, okay, my citation is due on the 30th. I still have time. So I call them after 2 days without getting a response via email. And I'm like, okay, I just couldn't find the thing on your website. Where am I supposed to send the certification for the basic driver assessment thing to? And they're like, oh no, you have to send it by mail. And I'm like, what do you mean I have to send it by mail? And they're like, oh yeah, we don't accept emails of any kind. And I'm like, on your website, it says you don't accept paper certificates. And they said, no, we don't accept paper certificates for licensing information. And so I'm tearing my eyes out at this point. I'm like, I can't have my license canceled. So on my boyfriend's drive home from work, he pays $60 for ink for our printer because we're out of ink. So he pays $60 for ink. He comes home and we print the certificate. And I'm like, we'll go to the airport tomorrow. Not the airport, the post office tomorrow on the way to dropping him off at the airport because he had a business trip coming up. And he's like, okay, yes, that sounds perfect. That sounds good. No need to panic. No need to worry. Everything is okay. And I'm like, okay, perfect. So we go to the post office and I'm very worried. I'm like, okay, well, I need it to get there before the 30th. And the 30th is a Tuesday. And I'm like, these places aren't open on weekends. So I will pay to overnight it, right? Not the full like priority email overnight or whatever the hell, you know. It's not the $30 one. But I'm like, okay, I will pay for this so that I don't have to think about it anymore. And so I pay another $10 to I pay another $10. Oops, that is an eraser. I pay another $10 to get this there by Saturday. And I was like, okay, they'll receive it first thing Monday morning. And at this point, I still haven't gotten a response to my email. So I'm like, okay, that's a little nerve-wracking, but whatever. And then also on their website, it says that your license will get canceled in 30 days, but it also says that you have 90 days to complete the course. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. So hopefully I have the 90-day thing and not the 30-day thing. Because if it's the 30-day, man, am I cutting it close. I thought I was going to have plenty of time because I thought it was an email, right? I was like, this is great. I'm going to have plenty of time because I can get it by email. So I finally get an email back today from the county clerk's office, and they're like, don't worry about sending anything, because they were like, I was like, what email? And they were like, the electronic records are already being delivered to us. And I said, huh? What do you mean? I was like, the site I use says it doesn't do that, first of all. And secondly, I didn't send you anything electronically. And they were like, nope, it's fine. They're sending it to us. And I said, okay, well, I overnighted you some certificates. And they're like, great. Perfect, but we don't need them. And I was like, okay. You know, definitely not pissed that I spent more money on ink to print it. And also shipping, you know, that's fine. And then I find out that another website that I was using, another website, I was doing some research. Like, a good little citizen or whatever. I was researching, I was looking into it, because I was like, well, I don't want to go with just the first one I come across, because it was $40. And I was like, okay. And there was another one online that said it was cheaper. And I was like, oh, let's do that one. So I go there, I put my credit card information in, and I did not think I completed the transaction. I thought I put my credit card in, and then it wouldn't complete the transaction until I selected how I wanted my certificate to be delivered, because it hadn't done that yet. So I was like, oh, okay. And while I did that, I went off and like decided to go with the other one because it felt more legit. They still charged me. So I paid for 2 driving courses. I paid $70. Like, I'm scandalized. I paid $80 for driving courses that I did not need. Guys. I'm so upset. I don't have any money. That's the thing about it. I'm broke. I'm sorry, it's true. I don't make any money. I'm trying my best to make this streaming thing work, but I don't make any money. I'm broke as hell. So hearing that another company charged me $30, $40 for another driving thing, immediately I'm like, okay, first of all, so I paid money for something I'm not going to use, because I'm not going to do another fucking 4-hour course just because, for shits and giggles, you know, I'm not going to do that. That's stupid. But also, I'm like, does this count as truancy? Like, because I registered for the course and then I'm not going to complete it. If I registered for the course and I'm not going to complete it, does that count under that truancy requirement? And is my license going to be canceled on the 30th? I don't know. Genuinely, I have no idea. I'm quite frightened, actually. But that's kind of how my week's been going. So obviously I cried forever because I'm extremely emotionally unregulated. I'm really bad at it, actually. I don't know if you guys knew this. I'm horrible at emotional regulation. I knew it. I knew that I was really bad at it, but I didn't know if you guys knew. And I am really bad at it. So I've been crying a lot because I've been very stressed. And there was actually like yesterday or some shit when I was like feeling pretty good and I was going to stream and I was like, oh, this is great. And then I started crying about the ticket again. Just because I'm so upset that it happened in the first place. Like, you know, that's just a normal person thing to do. I'm very emotional. I'm not particularly good at like emotional regulation. It's a skill I need to work on a little bit, you know. But I've been crying so much recently. I don't know what's going on with me, the hormones or something. I cried today because I was worried about my dog dying. She's not a year old. I was crying because I was imagining 15 years in the future when she's old and dying and had lived a beautiful, wonderful life. I was crying because I was thinking about picking her old little body up in my arms and holding her. And I'm like, why am I thinking about this? I'm going to cry again just talking about it. Guys, I'm serious. I'm 100% serious. I am going to cry again. I just can't deal with it emotionally, you know? And I'm sorry that apparently it's silly to cry about your dog who's a baby dying of old age. I'm not even joking. I cried about it for like a full hour today. I'm very ashamed of it. It's fine. Like, it's fine. She's not dying. She's okay. She's fine, actually. She's doing good. Coming up on her very first birthday. What is this? What is that? Oh, Jesus, I'm stupid. Oh wait, that was the wrong one to select. I'm supposed to select this one. Bonk. There we go. I'm gonna draw one of these from scratch just so that I have another one in that color, because I don't love this one. I feel like this one looks a bit silly. So I'm gonna draw this one, and hopefully that's another thing. I cried while working on this. I've been crying so much recently. I'm not very emotionally stable. Anyway, I was saying that I am going to draw this one just so that I have it on camera so I can make little tic tacs about it or something. Unfortunately, my window is absolutely creating a horrible glare. Also, if you hear a bunch of stomping around, I have new neighbors moving in. Upstairs, actually. Moving furniture. It's lovely. I just want to turn this down a teeny bit. There we go. There we go. I always forget how much more zoomed in it is on video mode than photo mode. Anyway, oink. Oh god, I recorded a 1/4 of a second video because my hands are so shaky I touched the button twice. I like to think that's not my fault, actually. Okay, so if I remember how I did things, which I definitely do not, I'm just going to copy this one, kind of, because it looks pretty good. So, it's like a dark, wait, no. There's like a darker side here. Oh, I should definitely, sorry guys. There we go. No. So there's like one sort of dark side. That's my neighbors. Do you hear them moving their giant furniture? I haven't met them yet, but I already like them because of how much noise they're making. I suppose it's not really fair. Why is it so dark? It's a bit too dark. Don't mind my weird accent. Ah. I guess that's kind of darker. It's not even really darker. Why can't I find what color I'm looking for? This is terrible. I guess it's this one, maybe. Ah. It's fine. I'll just pick it myself. That is too gray. Rawr. I guess even that's too dark. There we go. Okay. Then let's grab our classic sort of middle green here. And the shape is almost like an hourglass. There's like a dark center. And these pieces are supposed to kind of look like they're folding out from the middle. It does take a lot of experimentation to get right, which I don't always love. And then you take like this color and you do some like petals from the outside in. So that's like highlighting each section of the leaf. See, we've sort of got a leaf shape going there. Then you take these darker colors and sort of buffer the edges of the dark spaces here. It does just kind of give it a little bit of three-dimensionality. Oh no, god damn it. I was sitting to the wrong side, so all my footage is ruined by my window. I really wish we had curtains, but see again my rant about being broke. Oops. It's fine. It's fine that we don't have curtains. It's not something I'm sad about. Guys, I swear, I'm not sad about not having curtains. Though, I'm not even sure we could afford curtains at this point. Everything is so goddamn expensive. I tried to order a pizza yesterday. Oh my god. One medium pizza. If I get one medium pizza delivered to my house, it costs $21. One medium pizza is $20? What? Since when? That's my question. Why is getting one medium pizza delivered $20? That does not make any logical sense to me. That feels like extortion. Do a little more highlighting on these brighter shapes. I'm just so genuinely curious as to why. I had a 20% off coupon for that too. You're telling me getting one medium-sized pizza delivered to my house these days costs $23? Literally insane, first of all. Secondly, I did not order a pizza. Obviously. I do want that more centered. I just don't want to move it. That's better. And then for a little extra flair, just gonna add like a little bit of this greeny yellow color. Just because I think it's fun. Let's do a little like, a little piece there maybe. Maybe a little piece here, here. And then obviously we've got to add in our spooky loins. And with this, we just follow our shapes out. And then sometimes we'll occasionally do one that comes in like that. We just don't want to go overboard here. We're just implying the shape. Oh, wait, hang on. There we go. It's pretty nice, right? Yoink. I can stop recording now. Not stop the stream, obviously. I think I do want a slightly darker color on the edges. There we go. Fill in the center a little bit, I guess. There we go. Just darken them up a bit. I think I like that shape slightly better than that one. So now I can just copy across the underlying paint here. So I just yoink. I sincerely cannot believe I'm still mad. I sincerely cannot believe that a pizza in this day and age, a single, not even like a pizza meal or something, you know, I wasn't getting something else with it. It was just a pizza. I was like, oh, I'll be good. I'll just get the pizza. No. Jesus. I think it would have been cheaper if I had ordered more food, actually. Because, like, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, well, Domino's has that. It was Domino's, by the way. Domino's has that, this is the wrong brush. Domino's has that coupon where you can get any two items for $7.99. It used to be $6.99, but, you know, inflation. Am I? Oh, I was gonna say, am I on the wrong layer? No, I'm on the right layer. Give us a bit of a defined edge here. Yeah, that's good. So I could have probably gotten more food for the same price. And I understand that that's how coupons work, but I don't want more food. I am a one me. I am my only me. I am the only person here. So I don't need 2 pizzas. But because I don't want 2 pizzas, they cost me the same amount. How do 2 pizzas cost the same amount as 1 pizzas? That doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to eat better. I am. I didn't want 2 pizzas. So I ended up not getting pizza. I couldn't eat because our dishwasher was going. So I ended up not eating until 8 p.m. when the dishwasher was finally done. And then I ate too much food. And I feel bad about it. I was really hungry, though. I went out for breakfast with boyfriend before his flight. And so I didn't eat lunch because I was like, oh, that was brunch, right? Because it was a pretty heavy breakfast, you know? So I'm, again, trying to eat relatively healthy. So I was like, all right, that's my brunch, I guess. So I will have some grapes at like 3 o'clock, which I did. And then I was like, I'll eat some dinner at like 5 or 6. And then 5 or 6 rolled around and I had just put on the dishwasher and I was like, well, that's fine. It'll be done soon. And then it wasn't done until like 8 o'clock. I was so hungry. I thought I was going to die. I kind of like that these look a little spidery. Should I draw a spider on one of these? I have enough work to do. I should not be giving myself more work. I might just try to finish up this little cluster over here. And then maybe we'll work on something else for a little bit. This one's really killing me. I don't know what... I think it's the painting. Because, like, I was having a decent time when I was, like, painting the face and the hair and that kind of thing. But all of these little lily pads... I'm trying to reduce the workload as much as I can, copying and pasting and that kind of thing. I'm just really bored. And I'm also really, really not looking forward to doing the dress. I'm not good at doing fabric at the best of times. I've painted fabric a couple times before. I don't know. Maybe we do this little cluster of lily pads and then we do some of the plant life. I don't even know what I want to do with that. Oh, I do think I'm going to be streaming more often. I keep saying that, but I think I mean it this time. I think I'm going to stream more often because I just need to film myself more often. And I just won't do it if I'm by myself. Like, I won't whip out my phone real quick to record something if I'm sitting on the couch drawing, you know? But if I'm here, I'm kind of doing stuff anyway, so I might as well, right? I'm thinking about trying to submit this places. Huh? Is that really how that lines up? My God, that's horrible. I had no idea. Just gonna smoosh it around to try and fit this a little better. Perfect. Stop that. Again, I shouldn't have merged it down. Why do I keep doing that? Just making it hard for myself for no reason. There we go. Add a little bit of our darkest color. I feel like I have a darker color. Yeah, there it is. Not sure why it wasn't painted on this one. Oh, I'm probably going to be on for a while today, by the way. Because boyfriend is not doing work stuff today. Like, he's not going to be coming home from work and interrupting the stream, I suppose, is how I'll put it. Love that guy, but yeah, not doing that. The only thing that might interrupt the stream is dinner, and I don't know what to do about that, because I want to go out and get food, but I don't want to, like, end the stream early to get food. Which means I'm probably going to order it in, and I was just complaining about how expensive it is. It's okay, I'm just a professional hater, that's it. Do some lighting over here, I guess. I like this green color. I'm gonna put it in more places. Maybe do a little... He kind of has it already, but he doesn't. Yeah, the only thing that stops me from streaming for longer is my stamina of being able to talk and keep drawing and that kind of thing. It's more the talking, because I do tend to have a social limit, but I might just, like, quiet down if I get, you know... Not overwhelmed, you know, I'm not talking about being overwhelmed. I'm just talking about, if I'm, like, socialed out, I might just hush up and continue drawing. Because that's, again, what stops me a lot of the time is either that or pain. And it's a pretty good pain day, all things considered. It's not amazing. It's pretty good. Okay, so... I know a lot of streamers put stuff on in the background. I just don't want to steal stuff unintentionally. That's my main worry, basically. Because I'm like, when I'm working, usually, I'm listening to like a YouTube video or something, and so I don't want to like I don't want to accidentally watch somebody's whole YouTube video on stream. I don't know, I just feel like that'd be inappropriate. I guess reaction YouTubers do it and stuff. But I'm not a part of that genre, so I don't know if there's unspoken rules or something. I feel like maybe a extension of this color, just to create a better transition from these shadows. Maybe a little bit here as well. That's not bad. That one was pretty easy. Now we just gotta do our little highlight areas. Not bad. I think our little cluster over there is coming together quite nicely. Oh, did you hear my bones crack? It's been getting worse recently, just so you know. I hope I don't, like, die of bone cancer before they figure out something's wrong with me. That's not funny, but it is, okay? Now, what color is this one? Because it's not either of the two colors next to it. Have I not done one in that color yet? Seems unlikely. Suppose I haven't. Having a really hard time identifying the colors right now, actually. Those three are the green. Those two are that, like, greeny blue color. But this one, I guess it's that greenish blue. It looks too light. Isn't that terrible? I can't identify the colors in my own image. Okay, once I do that little cluster, once I finish it, I gotta give myself a break from the lily pads. So once I finish it, I'm gonna do the other eyeball. And then we'll do another cluster of lily pads, and then I guess we'll start the dress. Maybe we'll do like the bodice area. Another cluster of lily pads, the skirt area, the leaves, the dress, the water. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think it's getting there. It's the unassailable boredom of just doing nothing, you know? You know what I mean, guys? You know what I mean? Alright, let's do the darker colored ones, I guess. So let's do this guy. I really like that one, actually. That one's one of my favorites. Just need to make sure it's on the correct layer. It's not. Look at that. His whole thing is on this top layer. So he's gonna get skewed right here. And we'll have to do some cleanup, but that's okay. So, clipping. That one should be pretty easy. Everything's on one layer, so not a whole lot for me to do except update these shadows. Use the shell brush to soften those a little. But yeah, this one's pretty shadowy because he's covered by a lot of different ones. That's pretty good. Should we do a countdown? I'm just trying to figure out a way to give myself, like, you know, little hits of dopamine so I can keep going through it. So let's see. In this cluster, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to go. Yeah, that one was so easy. Oh my gosh. I should do the other green one while I'm at it then. I should just... Oh, whoops. I always forget. Now this one's a little more difficult. I'm gonna have to fill in some gaps here. But let's say that's about correct. Luckily, this one is kind of difficult to see because it's buried under like some of these little flowers. So we can do some sort of simpler shapes and get away with the same feeling. Darker color. Get the lighter color highlighting the edges here. Yeah, again, this one's gonna be... Ooh, guys. No. No, 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 no. Please no, please no. Jesus Christ. Gave me a goddamn heart attack. I'm so flustered that I can't even figure out what I'm trying to do here. Blink, there, invert, there, delete. Oh my god. Ugh, how did I not notice that? Heart attack, my goodness. This one doesn't have to be too overly detailed because it's mostly covered up by that little flower. I thought I was gonna die. I truly thought I was deceased for a second. T-minus 10. Oh, that was my back. Did you hear that? That was great. Someday, I should probably clip all the instances of my bones cracking so I can make a compilation. I think that would be very funny. So I've got one more dark one. Do want this nice deep color for here. That's not so bad. Another one done. How many left? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Oh god, 10! Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10? I thought it was 10 last time. Wow, that was easy. Just want to add in a little bit more like shaded pieces. Just like here and in here. Perfect. Easy peasy. I don't really understand how people do complicated pieces like this all the time. They must find it enjoyable, right? It's just so tedious to me. I don't know. Am I being a hater? Maybe. I don't try to be a hater, I just am, you know? It's not my fault. Miss Riri, what are you doing? You saying hello to the audience? Say hello, Riri dog. Oh, hi. She does not like my gloves. She wants to fight me. Oh, baby, where's your mater? Look at you. We holding hands a little bit? Yeah? That's my good little baby. Oh, thank you for mooch. Give me a little kissy. She's my best little friend. Oh. That's the only thing I haven't really figured out about my new Apple Pencil is like the tap to touch thing. I still don't do it. Or the tap to change from pencil to eraser. In theory, I understand that it's super useful. It's just I haven't really used it. Oh, my little dog is standing by the door. What's wrong, dog? I know she doesn't have to go OUT because I just took her. Hang on, Ruby. I'll come take a look at you. Just give me a second. I just want to finish this one. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of zooming in and out. Alright, last little bit here. Just to do this bit in the center. And then I'll release the Rory. She just doesn't like it when I have doors closed. Which, I mean, there's no reason I shouldn't have the door open right now, other than I just don't like to keep it open when I'm streaming. Yes, Rory, I know. Mommy's so mean right now. Mommy won't even open the door for Rory, Snooch. No. I'm just evil. Alright. Let me open the door for that Snoochie. Yes, Miss Snoochie, I'm talking about you. Just in case she's hungry or wants a drink. The little alcoholic. That one's not bad, though. I think I'm coming up on half of them done. Let me see. I've done 35 out of $80. I've done 35 out of 80. So I was right. I'm coming up on just about halfway done. gonna be a dog fight. So if you hear some dogs fighting, it's a dog fight. I regret to inform you, the girls are fighting. They're my little crazy ladies though, so it's okay. I don't know why she wanted the door open just to fight. She's crazy. She's crazy. Does anybody want to take bets? I'm taking bets on a dog fight if anybody wants to take bets. In the 60th daily WWD wrestling match, in the blue corner, we have Bindi. She's savage. She's got twice the weight on Rory, and she's a mother, so you know she's got that motherly rage. On the red corner, we have the talkative Poochie, Miss Rory Snoochie. Now, Rory Snoochie is a special kind of lady. She's quite lovely. Though she is a bit of a coward. She is leading the league in trash talk, though, which I respect about her. I respect it. I think it's pretty respectable. She can trash talk the best of them. Listen to her. Sounds like a little lawnmower. Not to mention, she is the one that started the fight, so I'm assuming she feels pretty confident in her chances. Personally, I am not allowed to bet in this race as the announcer. In this fight, I suppose, as the announcer. But, my money's on Bindi. Look, I've seen them fight day in and out, and while Rory might be younger, faster, Bindi likes to hit her with the old sit on you and then hump your face. Which, you know, it's pretty hard to get out of a position like that, so I think Rory's got her work cut out for her. Wow. She just gets so silly with it sometimes. I'll keep you updated on if there's any humping that occurs. Technically, within our league, humping is a foul. But Bindi likes to try to get away with it. She's crazy like that. Whoops. Didn't mean to make that huge. Robbie. Oh my goodness. Oh. I'm just saying, I would not want to be in the middle of this fight. Whoa. She's so silly. So silly. My own personal little silly Billy. He gets mad. I've never had a dog as talkative as this one. She just has so much to say. And I respect that. I respect a woman who speaks her mind. Oh. I think she just got bit. She's a little sad about it. That's okay. She's got to learn that when you pick fights, sometimes you get bit. I keep telling her to bite back, but she's not particularly tough. wait, I forgot to put the little shinies on this guy. These lovely little green shines. Very important. Is today Thursday? No, it's Friday. Is it Friday? Oh, I'm supposed to have a video going up tomorrow. Might go up on Sunday instead. Because this is that video. And I am nowhere near done with this piece, so... Sorry. I mean, I'd say I'm 70% done. Maybe more. It's just the dress. The dress is like a good 15 to 20% left of what I have to do. Then it's just the lily pads, the leaves, and then making it look like water. So like shines and ripples. Oh, and that other eyeball. But that'll be easy. I say, forgetting how I did the other one. Which is exactly what my boyfriend predicted. He said, do you remember how to do it? And I said, yeah, of course. I'm the one that drew it. And I don't remember. Though I can see some cool colors in here. There's some pinks, some greens, some blue, some purple. It's a little crepey, don't you think? You think it's crepey? What is the what's it called? Excuse me. The decision on crepiness. The ascension? No. What is it? It's not ascension. No, it's gonna drive me crazy. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Bindi was attempting a hump maneuver, but she backed in, and so Rory bit her butthole, and Bindi got really mad about it. So. I respect it. I respect the butthole bite. Bindi can only ever really hump Rory if she does it face to face. Because otherwise Rory will straight up bite her butthole. Which is also a foul, by the way. Butthole biting, not allowed in this household. But I feel like if Bindi's pulling the hump maneuver, Rory is allowed to bite her butthole a little bit. Right? Am I crazy? No, right? I'm not crazy. If Bindi backs in for a hump, Rory is allowed to bite her butthole. Sorry, fellas. I'm enjoying the fight. What can I say? Alright, let's see. Who's next? I guess let's do these little green guys. Pretty easy, I suppose. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. Oh, I don't think they like that I was making fun of them. They're both sort of giving me the eyes, you know. Just like the slight edge of this one, I guess. Ah, no. That's fine, I guess. Do the edge a little darker. Do a little of this yellow right on the edge. We'll do this other little one on the side here. And then I have to figure out what the hell color these ones are. What color are you? I could probably just take the blue one and use the same luminosity. Wow, that's an easy word to say for me. I love the word luminosity. Excuse me. The borking. The audacity. You know, I think any of you who bet on Rory as the stealth favorite, the winner of Dogfight, I think you might be winning this one. Bindi seems worn down. She seems, she's getting tired, I think. Some of you, I think, are about to be quite wealthy, betting, you know, against our typical heavyweight wrestler. And I do mean heavyweight. She's fat as fuck. Sorry, Bindi. I didn't mean that. I meant it a little. She is kind of fat. I love her, though. You know? Plus, everybody loves a fat dog, so it's totally fine. Do our dark inks. I've been pretty good about being on the right layer. I keep checking because I'm paranoid, you know, as all artists are. There we go. She's going in for a hump maneuver. And this time I think she might have her right where she wants her. She's got her hands around her throat. Oh, yep. It's unfortunate. It was a successful hump maneuver. You hate to see it. We hate to see it. Specifically, I hate to see it, and you should probably hate to see it as well, but you don't actually have to see it. Bindi making the crucial mistake of backing in for a second hump maneuver. Rory biting her on the butthole yet again. Guys. I wish I had a camera to show you dog wrestling, but I don't. Also, for the record, Bindi's a girl. Like, I don't know why she's always trying to hump. Her vibes, they're rancid. The vibes just are not good, my friends. I'm not saying, like, female dogs can't hump each other. I'm just saying I don't understand it. I could understand it maybe once in a while, but she's, oh, she's going for a second hump maneuver. She's got her pinned, snapping at her face, and, oh, yep. Whenever you hear it go quiet back there, you can just sort of assume that Bindi is humping. Though Rory bit her and Bindi almost fell off the bed, so. This is a good one. It's a good dog fight. At least in my personal opinion. As the announcer of dog fights. What if we just squish it? See, it's quiet. I bet you if I turn around, there's a hump going on. Yep. Well, it's not really a hump. There's no actual humping motion. It's just, you know, one of them sitting on top of the other. I swear I'll stop talking about it. It's just entertaining, you know? It's the only entertainment I got out here. The sad little puppy noises after being humped. Oh. Poor baby. Poor baby. Where's Sarah McLachlan when you need her? In the arms of an angel. She's just so sad. And I get it. It's not fun getting humped, you know, but she instigated. If you instigated, anything could happen, you know? Bindi was sleeping peacefully, and this little creature come along, start messing with her, starts teasing her. Bindi's just showing her who's boss. And unfortunately for Rory, it's not her. Don't I have the secondary dark color? I guess it's this one. Oh my goodness. There's a vicious fight going on. Toes are getting nibbled. Which, you know, to be expected, I suppose. In case you're wondering how to tell which dog is which, Bindi has a deeper voice. That's literally it. And Rory's, like, yappy and annoying. But in a good way, you know? Where she sounds, like, really cute. She's got a really little high-pitched voice. Honestly, if I had a little webcam or something, I would point it at them so you can see, but I don't. Sorry. Anyway. I don't know why I said that like I had something else to say. I truly don't. Things are quiet. Just trying to get these lily pads done, you know? You know how it is. Gotta get some lily pads done. There we go. It's another. I'm not sure I like how prominent this piece is. Guess that's fine. Almost done with that little cluster over there. I only have 3 more. And it's the 3 whose color I can't figure out. Damn it. Let's see. These 2 might actually be this color. But that one is not. What color are you, bro? It's a lot of yelling. I thought I was going to have a lovely quiet day in. But no. Oh, alright. There's an attempted hump happening, but the fight back is pretty strong. She prevailed. Wow. Guys, she broke through the hump. Even with all the yipping and yapping. Even with all the yapping dog. Just trying to decide what piece I want to do. I guess I'll do the 2 ones that I know, and then maybe I'll just use the blue for that one and lighten it a bit. I don't know. But after I get those 3 done, I'm going to do the eyeball, which will be fun for me. And then I guess we'll work on the cluster on the right-hand side, because I don't want to deal with all of the ones that are on the top left corner just yet. So if I do the eyeball, and then the ones on the right side, like opposite the ones I'm doing now, then I'll work on her dress, then do the ones in the top right corner, work on the dress, do the ones in the top left corner, dress, top left corner, finish up these leaves, and then we'll do the like ripples and highlights on the water. Yeah, that sounds about right. Don't quite know what I'm gonna do for the leaves yet, though. I was going to have flowers in this originally. I don't think I want them. I don't know. I was gonna have like those lily pad type flowers. They're in the sketch. There they are. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. I could have sworn I had 4. 4. There it is. I don't know, they look nice and they break up the color of just the plain lily pads. But can I bear the thought of drawing them? Rory! Be quiet! I truly don't mind them making noise, that's why I don't stop them, but if it's irritating you guys, just let me know and I'll try and separate them. I don't know, it's just I was thinking so much about her dying today. That I'm like, I don't want to stop her from having fun. She lives such a short little life. I don't want to stop her from having a good time. What kind of monster would I be? Oh, wow, wow. You know what? Hold on a second. I have... Hmm. Why would I draw this again when I can just... I don't think it works. Oh. Somebody's throwing a little tantrum. Efficiency? Nah, it doesn't look good. That's fine, I suppose. Oh, wow. There's just a lot of little dog noises going on. They're just too cute. There we go. I just need to manipulate it around a little. Rory, you're so rude sometimes. She does not even care. Do a little bit of painting here. Oh, somebody snapped. I think Bindy's done with the game. But Rory does not want to be done. So Rory's complaining at her, trying to get her to play. And Bindy's snapping at her, saying like, hey, I'm tired, I'm done, I don't want to play anymore. It doesn't sound like Rory's gonna take no for an answer. Bindy's pretty serious about it, though. I swear, before I started streaming, they were both asleep. Rory, no. No big barks. No big barks. You can do your little wuffs. I feel like that's a fair rule. No big barks allowed. I do live in an apartment building, after all. No. Rory's gotten her feelings hurt. She's running away. It's hard being a puppo. Nobody respects you. Though I do doubt Rory actually wants respect. Okay, and then obviously some of this nice dark color. Oops. I feel like that shape isn't right, I guess. Oh god, I'm receiving a phone call. Ah! Hang on. If you call me on Discord, I can actually like get you in the stream where we can chat if you'd like, dear. Just like we used to. Babe, it'll be like how we met.
Alright, 1 second.
Yay! Okay. Oh man, the good old days. Hi, Raiders. Hello. Oh my goodness, it's so lovely to have you all here. I'm just working away at these lily pads. I'm about to stop working on them though. I'm sick of working on lily pads. Once I'm done with these, I'm gonna do this little eyeball here and make it look like this one. Little grosser. Little grosser. Things are going okay. Things are pretty good. Been down and out for a bit, but I'm back. Upset at the government, you know, for giving me a speeding ticket. Guys, I had such a tough time with it. I cried so much. Because I don't understand government bureaucracy at all. And I'm pretty sure the government doesn't either. Because every single person I've asked questions to has given me a different answer every time. And it's very frustrating. So I'm just hoping that they don't cancel my driver's license for truancy. Who even knew that was something you could get your driver's license canceled for? I had no idea. I can't believe you can get your license canceled for truancy. I'm not even in school, and I can get my license canceled for truancy. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard in your entire existence? It's fine, though. Because they said I wouldn't get my license canceled. But I don't believe them. Because, bureaucracy and such. I wasn't even speeding. It's fine. I've got the rage about it. Oh, shoot. Is that my French boy McGee? Can we hear Frenchie in the chat, fellers? Truancy is when you skip school. Like, if you are somebody who skips school, you can get arrested for truancy. That's how they can, like, arrest you. I know. I'm just complaining because what is this line? Go away. What is this line? There we go. If I didn't do my driver's course, they would have canceled my license because of truancy, right? And I'm like, I'm not in school. I'm in driving school, which I guess counts. I don't know. I feel like they shouldn't be able to cancel my license for that. It is bull, isn't it? Absolute garbage. I don't even know if you're audible. Hang on. Are you audible on Twitch? Say something. Did you say boo? You said boo? How dare you? You're so scary. Say it again. You're so scary. Say it again. You're so scary. Say it again. Pluton. 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 Dis quoi? I can't believe people can't hear you. I can't believe that happened. You know? I feel like, you used to be able to hear people over Discord. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Sorry, Chris. I'm an idiot. Let's see. Try again, Frenchie. I unmuted myself. So people in chat could just hear me talking over myself over and over and over. Sorry. I'm really bad at streaming. I'm sorry. I've never been good. It's fine. Being bad at streaming is what makes me human. And also it makes me bad at streaming, which I like, I enjoy being terrible at things. I think more people should like being bad at things. Don't you? Don't you agree with me, chat? Oh god, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. See? I'm terrible. Ah. How dare you laugh at me? Nobody laughs at me. Nobody laughs at me. Yeah, I suppose admins are allowed to laugh at me if they would like. If they must. Definitely gonna use this blue here on these little sections. Boink. I think I want to stream kind of late today. What was that? I can't tell. I still don't know if people can hear you. I might just be talking to a ghost. Woo! That's pretty normal for me, though. See? Chris still can't hear you. I'll miss you. Boy. Love you more. Bye. Bye. Frenchie's gone. I killed him. I killed him for you. I hope you appreciate it. I hope you appreciate that I murdered him for you, chat. I don't know what's up with Discord these days. It won't record Discord audio when I'm on a call. I don't know why, I just don't know. I am probably, I was saying, gonna be streaming pretty late. What is that? Oh my gosh. Are you speaking devil language? I respect it. Oh wait, it's your little emoji. For some reason, Twitch did not write it out at all. Did I say devil emoji? I didn't mean that. I think I meant custom emoji. I'm out of my mind. Anyway, I was saying I'm hopefully going to be streaming pretty late today. Because French boy is not here. Now that Frenchie's not here, we can party, guys. Let's see, I want some of this, oh wait. I know what I want. I want a blue. I just can't remember which blue. I think it was darker than this. With a nice soft brush. I don't have soft brushes, but I'll use this one. On this layer. Wow, you can't see that at all. That must be a really dark one. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe. Just add to the roundness of this eyeball a little bit. I kind of like this watercolory wash. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Twitch today. It's just legitimately being crazy for no reason. And then I'm gonna take our little shale brush and we're gonna grab this pinky red color. Use that around our edges here for sure. Gives off eyeball vibes. Oh shoot! I'm so stupid. I pulled up my camera to record it on my phone so I could make TikToks, and then I didn't hit the record button. Yet again, continuing to be terrible at what I do. Swag. That's the only thing I have to say about it. It's cool to be bad at things. As long as you make an attempt to get good at things, you're allowed to be bad at things. And I think the things I'm good at are quite fantastic. For example, crying. I'm so good at crying. You guys have no idea. I don't know if I've mentioned it since you raided, Chris, but I cried over my dog today, over the thought of her dying, right? Very normal thought, right? Very normal thought to have. People get sad thinking about their dogs dying in the future. It's it's not a completely crazy thought. The crazy part is, my dog is less than a year old, and I was extremely concerned about her dying of old age. It's not like I was like, oh no, she's gonna get hit by a car. It's like, oh, she's gonna die. It's like, I was crying about something that's gonna happen in hopefully 15 years, and I was distraught. I was extremely upset, and TikTok somehow is very aware of the fact that I'm upset about it, because it keeps showing me videos of poor old dogs. And I can't deal with it. I dropped my Apple Pencil. I can't deal with it. It makes me too sad. My dog is a puppy, a baby. Not even oh, she's kind of a baby. She is a baby dog. And I'm this upset about it. Gotta get rid of that silly line there. What's that doing there? And then we want some veins. I think I want this brush. Yep. I've been so bad about remembering to record recently. It's mostly because things are taking me a really long time. Oh no. That's not backwards. I don't know, I kind of get the instinct. I cried way harder when I thought my dog was gonna die than when I actually had to put her down last year. For some reason. Like, on the way to the emergency vet, I was like sobbing. And then when they came in to put her down, I wasn't crying at all. And I'm like, maybe I just cried myself out? Is that possible? I guess. I think it's just more like I didn't want Juno to think I was upset with her, you know? Because I wasn't upset with her. She didn't do anything wrong. She was just an old lady. You know, it happens. It's nobody's fault. And yeah, I didn't want her to think I was upset and that she had to comfort me, so I did not cry when they told me that they had to put her down. Because exactly. I had already cried so much on the way. I went through all 5 stages of grief in the car on the way to the vet. I was like, she's fine. She's not sick. She's costing us hundreds of dollars for nothing. She's fine. And then I'm like angry because the first vet had us in the emergency room for ages. I told them what I thought was happening. And they were like, okay, we'll see you when we can. And I was like, okay, reasonable. And then we sat there for 20 minutes and then 30 minutes and then an hour. And then I was like, something's wrong. Like, I know that something's wrong. My dog is acting weird. I know that something's wrong. We kept going up and asking, like, when are we going to be seen? When are we going to be seen? When are you going to see us? And they just kept saying that there was an emergency in the back. And I understand triage and all of that. But also what we were worried was happening to my dog was also a life-threatening condition. So I don't understand why she wasn't triaged better. They, like, took her back to triage her. And they decided that it was, like, nothing serious. And so I got really, really mad. And so we went to leave, and I called my mom, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know, because I'm a baby, of course. I called my mom, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. What do we do? And she's like, well, don't come home. You know, she's like, go to another vet. And so we looked for another emergency vet nearby, and they were completely empty. So I was like, okay, good. Well, we'll get seen here. And I'm like sitting in the lobby with my boyfriend making jokes, and I'm like, oh, blah 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 blah, she's fine, because we had a health scare with her earlier that year and she was okay. And then they come out and they tell us she's not fine, and I was like, oh. I was extremely angry at the first vet office though, because they called me like 20 minutes after they left, and it was somebody's manager, and they're like, oh, that we heard that, like, you signed out and we're so sorry and blah 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 blah. And they're like, would you be okay giving some feedback? And I was like, yeah, we're deciding whether or not to put my dog down right now, so I don't really want to talk to you. And they're like, oh my gosh, we're so sorry. I ended up like doing the only like Karen thing I've ever done in my life and emailing them the next day being like, hey, this was really unacceptable. We put down my dog yesterday and we sat in your waiting room for over an hour, and nobody like triaged her or came to see us or anything like that. So and they emailed me back and they're like, we're so sorry. I didn't end up emailing them back after that, but I was just mad at what happened to poor Juno. I was mostly upset that she had to sit in pain for longer, you know, because either way it wouldn't have helped. You know, we weren't gonna get the surgery because she's 11 years old, you know. At that age, it's kind of like, what can you really do? But still, I'm mad I had to wait so long. Ugh, that's so sad. But as far as, like, and I don't mean to be dismissive, as far as ways that cats go, that's pretty good. I heard that cats only really hang out with their owners when they're about to die if they really, really trust them, you know? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I appreciate the sympathy. It's just the shit like that happens. And I used to be more sad about it than I am now. if it didn't happen to Juno, we wouldn't have gotten Rory. And I love Rory with my whole heart. So it had to happen. It's just one of those things. And she was an old lady. She lived a really good life. She was 11 years old. So she was, you know, for a big dog, that's a good age. We were only expecting her to live to maybe 12, so she was doing pretty good. We were worried that it was going to be something about her teeth, because she had horrible teeth ever since being a baby. And so we thought that what would get her would eventually be like a tooth infection or something. But she got GDV, which is like bloat. And that's what our last standard poodle got as well. And she passed away from that as well. It's just, I don't want to say it's not worth it to get the surgery, but it would be an expensive and painful surgery with a long recovery time. We'd get maybe another year out of Juno, and once it twists, it's way more likely to twist again. So it's entirely possible that we could, you know, do the surgery, get her all fixed up, she's recovering, and then 6 months later it happens again, you know? So we decided to let her go. I know, depressing stream, right? I bet you're glad you rated me. It's fine, it's fine. We're coming up on not quite a year of it happening. Happened in end of May, so. But it's not far away from being a year. Overall point being, I am a gigantic crybaby. So I've been away because I've been crying about how stressful dealing with the government is. That was the point. I respect it. I respect the soullessness. I would like a little more soullessness, to be completely honest. If your girl could just stop crying for 1 minute, life would be good. I'd probably be so much more hydrated. You have no idea. Something about like the nerves, quote unquote, on that eye don't feel as correct. Maybe they're not stringy enough. I don't know, honestly. I'm not very hopeful, optimistic, I suppose. I'm feeling pretty negative about it. There's some stuff happening this year that's crazy. It's an election year, and those always suck. Am I gonna restart the nerve? I just don't like how it looks. It looks too thick. Damn it. I don't want to restart. Damn it, damn it. It's fine. Let's see. So I do like the parts that are there. I just feel like it was too thick. It looked like a little lock of hair or something. And I think I just need it to be like more shriveled and like gross looking. That feels kind of more correct. Ew. I mean, eyelashes, technically, I guess. That feels better. True. I do wonder if our eyes are covered in some sort of, like, sensory hair, because a lot of our body is, right? Maybe there is something sensory on our eyeballs. This is not the brush I used for that. It was... I guess it's that one. Yeah, it's this one. I love this brush for doing like little blood stains and splatters. It's so good. Let's see. Do a little bit of that like bloody redness down here. That we don't want to drown out the nerves. And maybe a little bit like back here. Just sort of makes the eye look a little inflamed. And then for our actual blood to splatter, we'll use these wonderful blood splatter brushes. That is a good question. I don't know. She's sort of supposed to be based on like the famous Ophelia painting. But I have never read Macbeth. Is that where Ophelia's from? I don't know anything about the story of Macbeth, so... Oh, that was a good one. Though I do... Do I want it to be darker? No, I don't think so. I think maybe I'll do... I do know that I want some on her hand, though. Nah, it's a bit too spread out. Maybe this one? I should probably find out Ophelia's whole deal. Ophelia? No, I don't like that one either. The thing, is this little, I think that's a little handprint. The thing that annoys me with these blood brushes is that they wipe out all of my, like, recently used brushes. So, I think I like that one, it's just too big. And now it's too small. Yeah, if I had two complaints about these blood brushes, it's one, they, again, wipe out all of my most recently used brushes. So if I go now to recent, it's just all blood splatter brushes. And the other thing I would probably say is they have like an insane size range, which is awesome. But at the same time, I like can't often get it in exactly the size I want. It's either way too small or too big. Just going a little darker in some areas. Cute, right? Cute. Cute. I don't know if cute was the word you were thinking of, but it definitely is now. The blood on her face is so much darker. Do I just want to add like a little bit of that in some of these little blood splattery areas? A little bit of a darker blood spatter here. She should definitely have some more on her hands. We'll get there when we get there. And I think the ones on her face should have a little bit of the lighter color in them, to be completely honest. The one on the cloth doesn't because it's like drying. There we go. She brightened up a little. Okay, back to the boring stuff. Boo. It's more lily pads. I have to do more lily pads. It's fine though. We're only gonna do a couple. We're gonna do some of the ones on the right. And then I will get started on her dress, even though I don't know how to paint fabric. She is a sweetie pie. I think she's beautiful. She's very cute. Thank you so much. It's taking me forever. I'm getting close to being like done with it. I'm very stressed about it. Hey, thank you for the follow. Yay! I'm glad you think it's nice. I'm very happy with it as well. But yeah, I'm a little concerned about the dress because not only have I never painted fabric in this style before, I'm not sure I've ever done any fabric underwater. So we'll have to see. I have some references, so hopefully those will help. For now, we're just gonna do the unfortunately tedious work of, I think I'm just gonna do this little group of them over here, maybe the one on her arm as well. And once I do these, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them, I will get started on her dress. So we'll try and bounce around to keep things nice and fresh for you guys, so I'm not just copying and pasting the same lily pad 600 times. In case you're curious about the actual number, it's 80 of them. Exactly 80, which was not planned, but fun number, right? I love it when math works out. See, look at that horrible little dot. Give me that. What? There we go. I do feel kind of bad about copying and pasting. I know you should, quote unquote, as an artist. It's just it would take me hours if I didn't, so. But we are going to make it ours. We are going to, you know, shift them around, do a little bit of extra painting on it, make sure it looks all good. That one's pretty good already. But we got a steel. See? Look at that. Got rid of my brushes. How dare it? Shale. No. Oh, cool. Ash. I'll have to remember that. I'm really bad at names, so I'm really sorry if I forget it. I'll have to check you out. I don't follow enough people's streams. I'm so bad at keeping up with it. But yes, I will definitely look for the next time you're streaming. I do want some of this like yellow in it as well, I think. So let's add yoink. No. Yeah, that's better. Like across the top, maybe? Actually not sure about placing it there. Maybe here. I just feel like it's so easy to go overboard with this yellow. I really try not to. And then inking. Ah, perfect. I do actually like something about that one just below it that I haven't really maintained in some of the other art pieces, and that's this like not some of the other art pieces, some of the other lily pads. And that's this like slightly scratchy feeling at the top, I guess. That's a probably good idea. I keep saying it, but I think I'm going to start streaming more often. I had a chat with my mother yesterday, actually, talking about sort of what's stopping me from creating more art, and it's genuinely just consistency. Like, I enjoy drawing. It's just some days it gets hard for me because of my joint issues, my lovely undiagnosed chronic pain issues. So it gets difficult. But I'm thinking if I can at least do like 2 hours a day, maybe, instead of trying to aim for longer streams, I might be able to... Did I do this on the wrong layer? I didn't. Why is it so light? That's really strange. It's really light. I'm gonna snatch this darker color, I guess. But yeah, I'm truly gonna try to start streaming and just do like little shorter daily ones. Yeah, I can usually get to at least an hour and 40 minutes if it's like a poor day. If it's a really good day, I can do about 2 hours and 40 minutes. But even if I just started doing an hour a day of like concentrated artwork, I would definitely get a little bit further than what I'm doing now. Because right now I really do it in fits and bursts. I'll draw for, you know, like 8 hours. And then will have completely burned myself out. I want to use my softer brush for this, actually. Do a little bit of a... There we go. That one feels nice. And I think we're actually just going to snatch that one. I was going to say we're going to snatch it for this guy, but it's missing its whole butt. So let's just grab this one again. He's a good go-to. I like the way that one's illustrated, I suppose. Yeah, absolutely. Again, unfortunately, the thing that I majorly struggle with is like actual... What? How did I close my screen? It's actual like body pains. Because I could definitely go for longer mentally a lot of the time. but it's just like my shoulders and my back and my hips all start to ache. I've been pretty achy the last couple days. I'm not sure exactly why, so that's a little, frustrating. I keep saying, like, I swear to God, if I'm dying of, like, bone cancer or something, I'm gonna be so mad. It's okay. I've been doing it most of my life. It's been getting worse recently, which is a little concerning, because I'm like, if it's my weight, then it shouldn't be getting worse, I guess. But I don't know, maybe I'm just getting old. I'm the ripe old age of 23. Back in my day, they had the Wii. You guys remember the Wii? It was a fun console. Wow, if I could talk. The Wii was great. I wonder why it's still not, like, super popular. Oh, man. That's tough to deal with. For sure. Yeah, that's a rough one. Especially at such a young age, too. I mean, yeah. I suppose you get used to anything after a while, huh? I mean, I guess you get used to anything after a while. I'm sure some things are more difficult than others. My sister got her toe amputated last year, so I bet you that's a difficult one to get used to. I do kind of miss the physicality of some games. I feel like we've lost games that engage in physicality that aren't VR games, you know? Which is strange, because wasn't, like, Wii Sports one of the most popular games ever made? I guess I'm just wondering why more people didn't, try to go down that route. I guess they did for a while with the Xbox and, like, Just Dance. But I don't know, I feel like it's so much more rare these days to get a game that engages you physically. The only one I can really think of off the top of my head is Beat Saber. Oh no. Oh no, am I getting the hiccups? Better not be. Not while I'm streaming, I'm busy. I feel like that one looks odd. Maybe it's just because it looks odd compared to the one next to it. He was like kind of one of my early experimental ones. I still like him. Still pretty cool, I guess. Let's see, we've got a couple more green ones over there. I kind of want to snatch him. Maybe we'll snatch this guy. Oh, he's all done on one layer too. That's convenient for me. I feel like I want to put him like over here. No, stop that. Stop that. Misbehaving. I'm not sure I love this white, like right on the edge. No, actually, I do like it. I'm lying. I'm lying to you right now. I enjoy it. I love a good lie. I love a good sneaky lie. So let's just give it a little bit of a darker color here, where it's like under the flowers. Which is what these weird little tubes are. They're flowers. I know they don't look like it, but, you know. I want to stream for a while tonight because I want to take advantage of boyfriend not being home. But I'm getting hungry, and I don't know what to do. Thank you! It sometimes doesn't feel like that. I was really struggling with these lily pads. Oh gosh, when was it? Tuesday, I think? I was just overwhelmed by a lot of different things, and I tried like 100 attempts to get these lily pads right. I was looking at dozens of references, and just none of them felt correct. None of them felt like what I was trying to do. And so I cried, because I'm a big crybaby, as we have established. Luckily, boyfriend was so kind to me. He knows that I'm a big crybaby, and he's actually fine with it. But I really sincerely appreciate you saying that. I feel like it's, as artists, we all forget sometimes, you know, how long it took us to get here and how much progress we've made and all that good stuff. It's not bad. I think I might keep that one pretty subtle. I might just add on the little veiny pieces. Exactly, yeah. I've been wanting to get into more physical art this year as well, more traditional art. I just haven't started yet because I've been so busy trying to keep up with the content grind, you know? And it's not that I don't enjoy it. I like editing and I like doing voiceovers and I like posting on social media. It's just sometimes I wish that somebody else could do the posting and I could just make the art. But I figure if I can make that part of my content, then I'm killing two birds with one stone. But then it kind of creates like the pressure, right? If it's part of the content, then it has to be something. It has to be themed or be completed or be something, you know? So the content mill crushes us beneath its feet. It's robot feet. The answer is I don't. I genuinely could not do it fully serious without boyfriend. It's because of him I essentially get to do this full time. I am eternally grateful, and I hope he knows it. Yeah, he does a great job, and he deals with some of the stresses of work so that I can try to make a career out of this. He is fantastic. And one day, I'm going to publish a book and become a millionaire, and I will let him stay at home and do whatever he wants. I feel like that's a fair trade-off. It's just the becoming a millionaire part that's really throwing a wrench in the gears. Let's see. Trying to determine... Okay, so these guys must be this, like, greeny color. I like this one, so I might just snatch him. He's got that nice blue. No! There we go. I'm gonna yoink ya. Absolutely! If I become a millionaire, I'm giving out dollar bills left, right, and center. I'm gonna bring everybody up with me. We're all gonna be millionaires. I demand that everybody in the chat right now, everybody on stream right now, you're all gonna become millionaires. Hence, I have decreed it, so it shall be. I think you could do it. I love your art. It's great. And you're so consistent too. I really admire the consistency. That's like the number one thing I wish I could do better, that I see other artists doing such fantastic stuff super consistently. I really like that. I'm just never sure how to create a schedule for it. Like, are you supposed to schedule for it, or does that like burn you out? I don't know. I suppose you are supposed to try and schedule some time for it, but not force it, maybe? Maybe that's the secret, is you have to make time, but don't force yourself if you're trying to do it and it's not working. I guess. The only time I was able to create, the only times I am able to create art super consistently is when I have like an extreme deadline, right? Like I did it for Inktober, but I don't think that was a good idea. I kind of want to order dinner in so I don't have to stop streaming. But I was complaining about this earlier. I tried to order a pizza yesterday because I didn't want to cook, because my dishwasher was running and I didn't want to wait for it to stop running. And yes, I could have done the dishes by hand, but I was worried about opening the dishwasher because it sounded very full of water and I didn't want to get water on me. Anyway, long story short, long story extremely unnecessarily long, I wanted to order a pizza. And so I went to Domino's, and like I went to the Domino's app and I was going to order a pizza. And then I found out that getting a singular medium pizza delivered is $21. Like, why? Why is a singular medium pizza costing me $21? It's heinous. How am I supposed to survive in this economy? I even used a 20% off coupon. I used a 20% off coupon on my pizza order. And it was still $21. Makes me so mad. And the thing is, there's a pizza place right across the street from me. And yes, I could drive or walk over, but I don't like creating the dogs. It makes me feel bad, okay? It makes me feel sad to have to leave my little doggies at home. And if I don't leave the doggies at home, then I have to sit outside, and it was cold yesterday, so I don't want to do it. Really? I guess I just have to keep experimenting then. The thing is, I like drawing when I'm sitting somewhere comfortable. So like, when I'm sitting on a couch watching a TV show, I can draw for hours. That's what I did when I was doing the Inktober ones, is I would sit outside on my balcony, I would listen to a video on something scary to get in like the right brain space, and then I would just like draw for 4 or 5 hours. And I loved it, but I can't like record when I'm like that, right? I guess I could. I would just be in the video, and I don't really like that. I don't know. I'm still trying. It was nice. Wait, are you talking about the pizza or being outside? Because both were great. And now I'm considering buying the pizza tonight, right? Because that sounds delicious. And I wouldn't have to get up from stream for very long. Why are you doing that? There we go. I wouldn't have to get up for stream for very long. But again, it's $21 for a pizza. It's ridiculous, man. I don't know. Oh, it was really great. And the weather was just perfect for it, too. It was just starting to become nice and cool outside. I live in Florida, so it's usually hot as balls outside. But it was just sort of starting to get in, like, the low 70s, upper 60s. It was, like, it was nice enough, cold enough that I had to have, like, a little blanket out there so my feet wouldn't get cold. But warm enough that I'm not, like, sitting out there shivering. And it was great. I really loved it. I got a ton of work done. I would usually sit out there in the afternoon and just, like, watch and wait for my boyfriend to get home. Like a dog. Like an excited little dog. Taking a water break. Sorry for the slurping. Sorry. And the thing is, I could have driven out and gotten a pizza yesterday. Sorry, I think I'm fixated on the pizza right now. I'll get over it eventually. But I could have driven out and gotten the pizza. Except that my poor little dog gets so car sick. The other one's fine. One of them is perfect. Never gotten car sick a day in her life. But my little one... my little one throws up sitting in a car that's not turned on. It's like, why are you doing that? There's no need. That's so unnecessary. It's all psychological. And I don't like stressing her, you know. Maybe I'll get a pizza tonight. Maybe I'll bite the bullet and spend $21 on a single medium pizza. Or maybe I'll order enough food for the next few days so I don't feel bad spending so much on a single medium pizza. That's the thing that pisses me off, right? I'm trying not to eat horribly. You know, Domino's has this wonderful little, you know, mix and match for $6 a piece, $7 a piece, right? And you can get 2 or 3 objects for $6 each. And I'm like, okay, I don't want that. So I'm going to get one singular pizza. 12 buccarinos. Can you believe that? And then there's a $5 delivery fee. So already that $12 is no longer $12, right? It's math, $17. Then there's taxes, which is another $3. So that's $20. And then on top of that, I have to leave a tip. If I am tipping, what is the delivery charge, right? I'm confused. Because, like, if there's the delivery charge, I shouldn't have the tip, right? The delivery charge goes to the driver, right? Or am I insane? So I'm like, well, obviously I don't want to, like, not leave a tip just because I'm assuming. And that's how a single pizza is going to cost you that much. When for $12 that I got the pizza for, I could get 2 items, right? I don't know. I'm sorry I'm hyperfixated on pizza. I'm just hungry. I implore you to understand that I am starving. I know! Rah! And the thing is, I have food here. I have, like, stuff to make a chicken salad, I guess. But I don't want a chicken salad. It's okay. It's fine. I think I'm just gonna spend the money on the pizza. Or, you know, I might do this. I might order a pizza for pickup and just go pick it up. But not while I'm on stream. I would end stream and go pick up a pizza. And then I might hop on stream again a bit later, because I don't have anything better to do with my life. Boyfriend's not home. You're telling me I'm just supposed to live without boyfriend? Garbaggio, I refuse. Yeah, I know. Double stream today. Isn't that exciting? That's exactly how I feel. I suppose it does. Not to, you know, alienate our singles in the chat. Being single's great. If you're single, you should be happy and proud of being single. You get to go on dates, you get to flirt it up at bars, get to look unabashedly at beautiful people. That's kind of how I feel. I called my mom yesterday. I don't usually call my family members, not for any reason other than just like, I never really think about it, which, you know, bad on me. But I actually called my mom yesterday and she's like, is everything okay? Because the last time I called her was because one of our dogs was throwing up and I was worried about her. She's like, is everything okay? And I was like, yes, I'm just lonely. She's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, Oliver's out of town. And she's like, oh, so you only call your family when your boyfriend's not around. I'm like, I'm sorry, Mom, I'm sorry. But we talked for an hour, so it was fine. That's gonna be me someday. I'm gonna absorb your life, Chris. I'm gonna be married for 25 years. Let's see. Should I order a pizza for pickup? Guys, I think I'm gonna order a pizza for pickup. Live on stream. And when the pizza is close to ready, I will end the stream because I have been going for 2.5 hours. But again, my voice, I might be back on later. Just because, again, I can, you know, I'll either keep working on this or I'll be back on tomorrow. And again, I'll probably do just a nice long stream tomorrow. Probably earlier than this one. Maybe around lunchtime. If I start streaming at like 11, have some lunch. I have leftover fried rice that I made today. Homemade fried rice. Peak. Delicious. Amazing. I'm losing my voice. Isn't that horrible? I just realized that there's no shadows under these guys, so they kind of look like they're floating. So we're gonna rectify that. I mean, I guess there are some shadows. They're just not very dark. Wow. Somehow that's even lighter. You. Give me this color. Here we go. And then you just don't have any shadow on you at all. Yoink. That's a little better. You need one too. I think I will enjoy my pizza. But I am going to probably keep streaming for another 30 minutes just because the pizza place is like 5 minutes away. So, and it takes like almost an hour to get ready. So I might as well, you know, keep going. What do you guys want? What do you want for pizza? Cheese? You want cheese? I swear to God, with carryout, if it's more than $15, I'm not gonna get it. Veggie pizza? Sounds yummy. Alright, let's see. Coupons. What kind of coupons they got? Two medium one topping pizzas for $15.99? That's extraordinary. Okay, tell me why one medium pizza was $13, but I can get 2 medium pizzas for $15. Why? It's like they're giving away pizza. Oh my god. The drama. I might get a little dessert. I might get a little dessert, guys. What do you think? We get a little dessert? Boyfriend would be so mad if he was watching right now. He'd say, no, don't get a dessert. But boyfriend's not here right now, and I know that he's eating out for every single meal. Ooh, what about a buffalo chicken pizza? Does that sound yummy? I know we said veggie, but I don't know. Kind of feeling like a buffalo chicken. Ooh, do we get thin crust? What's the vibe on thin crust? How does chat feel about thin crust pizza? It's controversial, I know. Might get a thin crust. I don't know. I'm out of my mind. Completely out of my gourd. Why are they telling me I can't have thin crust pizza? They're like, try the pan pizza. I don't want pan pizza. Rah! I can eat a quarter of this pizza for only 290 calories. Isn't that great? How I love being a woman. Let's see. Do we want a dessert? Sorry. I just realized that I'm ordering a pizza live on stream. Just made me laugh, okay? Uh-oh. Some little thing is ringing a bell. Alright, let's see. What have I got in my cart? I have a buffalo chicken pizza and a delicious little dessert. One of those little lava cake things. I feel like that's reasonable. How much does it cost? 15 buccarinos. I'll pay 15 bucks. I'll pay $15. I'll pay. I know, aren't they so good? I'm drooling just thinking about it. Apparently, I'm starving. Alright, I've purchased the pizza. Uh-oh. My iPad! Bobby! Why ring a bell? Why ring a bell? You're so silly. You're so silly. I don't think she did it on purpose. Yoink. Because I looked over there and I saw her sitting in her toy bin. Oh my gosh. That sounds amazing. Unfortunately, I don't have vanilla ice cream, so I'm going to have to settle for... I don't know. I was going to try and think of something. Cheese? That's the only dairy product I have. Might be yummy, guys. Don't judge me. Don't judge me for my choices. Nom, 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 nom. Guys, I'm getting absolutely smooched within an inch of my life. I'm getting absolutely smooched within an inch of my life. Oh, no. I mean, I have heard that people do eat... I'm actually getting smooched within an inch of my life. I've heard that people put cheese on apple pie. Cheddar cheese. People put cheddar cheese on apple pie. She's trying to stop me from telling the people this important information. Girl. Ah! She's just fiendish. I would try it too. I've tasted some weird pickle combinations that I liked. Pickle and peanut butter sandwiches are absolutely the bomb. If you've never had a pickle and peanut butter sandwich, recommend wholeheartedly. She just bonked her head on the desk. Now she's stupid. Oh no. She lost all her brain cells. Oh no, poor baby. Mwah. She's gonna be really mad when I crate her in a little bit to go get my pizza. She's gonna be so angry. You gonna be mad at your mommy? Say yes. I will be so angry. You have no idea my wrath. You're gonna feel my wrath. You wanna feel my wrath? I have! Oh my gosh, we just made that the other day. We've been making homemade ramen as part of like a meal plan because it's like surprisingly low calorie and high protein if you put like eggs and chicken breast in it. So it's like surprisingly high protein, low calorie, right? But it's really difficult to make. So the other day I was like, I just really don't want to make it. And so just like without saying anything to boyfriend, I just made, I made it with like red pepper flakes and chili oil. And I used to have this delicious, oh gosh, what was it called? It was like a spicy chili garlic oil or something like that. It was really good. So I made that and he had never tried it before. And I was like, it is so good. You are going to love it. It's amazing. So tasty. Unbelievably tasty. So I am fully picking up what you're putting down. I used to make it all the time in my dorm room. Because again, I was just trying to get more protein in my diet. Because I was like, oh, well. My roommates were disgusting. So the kitchen was always awful. And I was like, I just want to make something that I can make in my bedroom. So that I don't have to deal with the kitchen. And so I made a lot of that like spicy ramen. There's a fight going on back here. Don't be alarmed. Do not be alarmed. Rory, you got to rage. She's trying to get the other dog to play with her. And the other dog is a grumpy old lady who doesn't want to do that. I know. You do not want to be here when it breaks out. It's horrific. There's a lot of humping that goes on. I don't support it. It's terrible. Not from my little one, from the older one. She likes a good hump. I guess I can appreciate it. Even though I don't appreciate it, it's horrible. It's worse when you're in the bed when they're fighting. At least when I'm at the desk, I'm like, I can dissociate from it. I'm like, hey, I'm not a part of this. But you know, when you're in the bed, you're a part of it as much as you don't want to be. Oops. What? Burby, why you claw? Why you claw, mommy? Cut. Ah, I did copy, that's why. Just because it's on her arm. So it could be cool to make it a little more prominent than some of the others. I like this one here, where it's got this, like, sweep. So let's see if I can't Sweep. No, I don't like that. Let's try sweep. And round it a little. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I just, you know. Yeah, I'm like an alto voice, I guess. Yeah. I know, Rory. I know. Let me finish. The only reason I'm signing off a little bit early is because the puppies have to go out before I go get my food. Hang on, Rory. I'm almost done. Puppos have to go out before I go get my food, and I also have to crate them, I guess. It's not a crate. It's a little playpen that I keep them in. Rory used to get crated, but then I didn't know what to do with Bindi, so... Because I don't have 2 crates. Yes, Rory, I'll be right there. She's so patient. She's so good. She rings her little bell and she says, I have to go out, please. Very polite of her, I think. She's a very polite little creature. I like this shape here. Oops. And then round this. I feel like it needs some more like connecting threads from the outside. All right, we're looking good. Bam. All right, I'm gonna sign off for now. Next time you see me, I will have a pizza. If I'm on tonight. If not, I'm on tomorrow. Probably, I'm gonna tentatively say around 11. It depends on how late I get to sleep tonight. But probably 11, and then hopefully I'll stream until like 2 or 3. Thank you so much for showing up, Chris. Thank you so much again for the follow, Ash. I remembered your name, woohoo. I hope to see you guys back again tomorrow or maybe later tonight. I don't know. I'll let you know. Yeah, you too. Have a great night, Chris. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.